Hi guys, thanks for checking out another video. In this video, a client of mine came to my house. She's newly natural and she wanted to learn to detangle her daughter's hair. So I walked her through step by step in teaching her how to detangle and maintain her daughter's natural hair. And let me just say this before we even get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I'm going to let you hear the conversation that she and I had regarding how she needs to maintain and detangle her daughter's hair. So you will hear children in the background, you will hear noise, you will hear people talking, and that is one of the reasons why I usually do voiceovers. But I just wanted to let y'all know that so you wouldn't be shocked when you hear all the noise in the background. But here, all I'm doing is showing her how to separate her daughter's hair, how to untangle the twist, how to take the twist out and separate her daughter's hair, just to have some organization to it when you start to detangling, because it can become overwhelming if you are new to this process. So that's all I'm showing her here. And her daughter, and I put a disclaimer in the video as well, she is in no pain at all. She is in no discomfort at all. She sat there. She's 6 years old, y'all. She sat there and got her entire head done. And it was like 10 kids outside. She did not whine, cry, or complain. She sat there and got her hair done. But once that was over, she strapped straight out the door. But anyway, let's get into this video. Why my baby try to run past the camera? But okay, let's go and leave that. We're going to pretend we didn't see her do that. What I'll do, especially when you're dealing with this area, because you don't want to just, snap it. So I separate this one in a smaller area. Don't worry about this part. You can clean it up later.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do is there's no water in it.
No water in it.
I should put a towel around her. We'll see how I'm gonna try to be. Okay, so now see how I'm doing this? This is gonna separate the twist. Okay. Just to kind of, if you have any loose hairs that's gonna come out, sometimes they'll start coming out like this. Okay. So then what you do, hold it in your hand, lightly mist it with water. Okay. Am I wetting you too much? Okay. Lightly mist it with water and rub it downward. Always go in a downward motion. Okay. Because you want to keep the cuticles closed. You go up this way, you create problems. Okay. So, and you see how her hair now is kind of, it's absorbing the water. Mm-hmm. That's where you want it.
Getting a little softer.
Right. And it's making it more pliable. So, like when you take your hair down, follow the same steps. Okay. Now, because I have more problem with them at the root, I just, again, I told you I can go a little heavy. So I just squeeze it on there like that and rub it in. Always going downward. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it can get bad. Always going downward. See how I'm going downward? Now feel it. Feel it. Now it might be a little thick. So if it's a little too thick for you, yeah, rub it all on there. If it's a little too thick, just spray a little more water. I'm just heavy-handed with it. Okay.
Because
well,
it's kind of penetrating the hair a little bit better.
It's coating all the hair. Okay, so then what you do is you look. You want all her strands coated. That's not. Okay. You want, because it's going to protect it from ripping out in the detangling process. Right. In the detangling process. So what I do here is I push it in like this. And I'll know. Yeah, y'all can go by. I'm recording, but y'all can go by. So, like, see, I'm pushing it in. Because now I can be able to feel, because I've done. Oh, I hate this.
You just going to take it off?
What else am I going to do?
You too much.
Don't go up. Always go in a downward motion, because you don't want to create frizz. Now, once you start to feel it, you feel like, okay, her hair is thinner, it's penetrating, it's not as, big and poofy. Big comb.
Start at the bottom.
Start at the ends. Start at the end.
Slow.
Work your way up. Work your way up. You may see it.
Now, you fighting? Or you good? Like, you feel like you struggling?
No. Okay. And then if it feels too thick, wet it some more. Because you always want to have that slip on it. You can do it yourself.
No, that feels good. It's going through good.
Right.
Don't go up. Go down.
Yeah. Now, when you get here, you're going to have to go up, but don't make it a habit of going up. You're going to have to get...
Just to get the back part.
Then work your way to the root.
It's there. It's at the root and it's coming. It's pulling
It's
through with
coming,
no
sliding
friction.
through, right? It's sliding through.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
what usually happens if she's gonna have a lot of shed hairs, but because her hair is so lubricated, it decreases the amount of shed hairs that comes out of the comb.
I know that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
From pulling
here,
her hair, doing her hair. Yeah.
so here,
the
that's
comb
why
be
you
full
make sure it's lubricated.
Okay.
Now, as we go on, of course, it'll be a little more, but
for this section,
right.
That's really minimal for
right.
what I usually deal with.
And that's what helps to keep the gains.
Okay.
Because you minimizing the loss.
The shed
even
and
when you take your own hair. Right.
Wrestling with it.
Right. So here. Now what I do here is I clip this out of the way.
Because you're done with that.
Right. So then I go to this part, and again I'll section it off because sometimes the back is the rougher part, like the back center. So
and
clip
she has
it
a
out
tight
the way.
curl, like her natural hair is a tight curl. Yeah.
So follow the same steps, kind of.
But just so I can make a comment, I'm seeing how with your detangler, look how lengthened it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just showing me that it's detangling as it's going.
Right, and then just follow the same steps. Spray with water.
Okay.
Just to make it, don't saturate it with water. Just
more
make
of
it
a damp.
Right, damp. And you try to tell people that, but everybody damp is kind of go under the bottom.
Oh, the damp.
And the girl here just dripping.
Drowned.
Right.
She got a
Okay.
Jerry curl.
Then start here,
Right at the roots.
and I just make a T.
Make a T.
Right, and then I just
That
come
makes
down.
sense. That makes
Come
sense.
down. All the time, working in a downward motion all the time. Then I just, with the pads of your fingers, not your nail. You're not right with the pads of your fingers. And once you do it, it feels thick. Spray it with some more water.
And keep going.
Keep going. Now feel it. Now open it up. Make sure all of her hair is covered, all of it. If you got to put a dot there, squeeze it with the pads of your fingers. Yep. Pushing it down. You see how flat her hair feels?
Yeah, when right down to the scalp.
So it's starting to penetrate. And if it still feels too thick,
yeah, am I dripping on the floor? Don't worry about it.
no, it's real. I need to shampoo myself anyway.
Okay.
Okay, now get the comb. Start always from the tips. Start always from the very ends and work your way up, because you might run into a tangle or something, and then work the tangle out. And if it feels too thick, because it's concentrate, so if it feels too thick and you're losing the slip, just spray some water on it. You want to keep that nice glidey slip. Now, when you're detangling her hair, start from the ends. Keep your finger at a place where you'll know where you're going. So you don't want to jump from here to here, because there might be a tangle in between here.
Okay.
So you make it go up slow. Go up slow. You see, I'm having no pull, no friction. Then I move my hand up a little higher. No pull, no friction, but I usually have my hand under, so, and I can kind of remember where I was.
Let me do the under motion.
Right.
So let's say I start here.
Now you start underneath your thumb.
Underneath your
thumb. Because anything above this part haven't been detangled yet. Right.
Okay.
You move up a little bit more.
Well, can I get through?
Yes. Come on.
How are you? Oh, you want to get through here?
Go to the table so you can eat.
Okay.
Don't snatch. Now, if you feel a tangle or tag, put a drop of detangler on it and work the knot out. So don't snatch.
Don't pull it through.
Right.
So if it's
feel
tugging, stop.
Right. Stop. Find out where the tangle is and work the tangle out.
Okay.
Okay guys, at this point her hair is completely detangled, and what I do, it's just something that I do, is I wrap the hair in little buns to keep the detangler off the back of her neck. And what we're going to do is we're going to wash her hair with these twists in her hair.
Before you put your conditioner on, just show how you just literally with nothing on it, just from
Oh,
your
okay.
detangler. I was just amazed how it was just combing out.
Okay, guys, she is ready to go under the dryer. We have put the detangler back on her hair as a deep conditioner, and she's going to sit under a hooded dryer for 20 minutes. And what I like to do is wrap her hair in buns so all of the hair in the back can also get the warmth of the dryer. Then we blow dried her hair, as you can see here. And if you look at her hair, you can see a nice healthy shine to her hair even after it's blow dried. We're going to two strand twist her hair, as you can see here. We're two strand twisting her hair, and when her hair is completely finished, you're going to see a nice healthy hair shine to her hair. It doesn't look greasy because it isn't greasy. Her hair isn't greasy, and here's a shot of us when we finished our hair. Her hair isn't greasy, but it is very, very moisturized, and that is because the styling aid Perfect Assist doesn't make your hair greasy and weigh it down. This is a week later. She wore it in a twist out, which was very cute. And then the following week, her mom co-washed her hair with a detangler, blew it dry, and she wore her hair straightened for another week. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.